Well, hello, good evening. Or morning. Is it almost morning there? It's almost morning. How are ya? Oh, thank you, John. Actually, I don't know. It's been like a couple weeks, but it's all about the styling. I know you did. You made it. How's everybody doing? I think Marie should be joining us. I think if she hasn't fallen asleep yet, but I'm pretty sure I think she said that she might join. The Christmas tree is down. Actually, we took it down today. How funny you mentioned. But the as you can see, my table runner is still here, and everything else on my table. So the Christmas tree's been put away. All the ornaments. Well, not all the ornaments. Actually, the ornaments are still on my table. Hey, baby steps. Is a yeah to Oh, yeah, thank you for bringing that up, Nicole. I finished it. I finished Last Twilight, so no, don't worry about the spoilers. John, I have My School President completed, but I will be editing that very soon. Thank you for being so patient. What did you think, Nicole, of Last Twilight? John? Who else is here? There's four of us at least. What do you take a wild guess? Take a wild guess. Was I in tears? Just take a wild guess. I was a wreck. I think episode 10 I think messed me up the most. And 9, but I think episode 10 was unexpectedly for me anyway, very emotional. But then again, it's easy to make me cry if you guys haven't noticed. Um, no, I don't think. Didn't you say once YouTube limits you to? Um, I don't think I said that, John. I'm not sure because I don't like YouTube lets you only lets you upload three videos per week. Um, no, they don't have a limit. I must have misspoke. I don't. Yeah, the YouTube doesn't have any limits as to how many videos per week. I know, Mom. I mean, I understand, Mom. I'm just glad that she came around. Yeah, YouTube doesn't have any not that I know of anyway. That hasn't been an issue for me. Well, hello, Miss Marie. I've been waiting for you. Good morning. How are you? I know you're itching to talk about August. You know, when you mentioned that to me, Marie, I didn't really think much of it. I did have a feeling that people would disagree with some of my take on August in episode 6, but I didn't think a lot of people would. And I did, after I read your comment, I did check out a few reactors' reaction, and I saw what you meant, and I guess I see where they were coming from, but at the same time, I don't know. I just like to, because it wasn't evil. I didn't think he was evil. I think that's an overstatement. Um, it was just a miscalculation in his part, and he didn't really think it through, in my opinion. I honestly think he thought he was helping, but he wasn't very thorough about it. He didn't really think what it would. I mean, he did think about what it might do. That's why he kissed him, because he thought it would help. But that he I guess he didn't think about the other possible consequences. So yeah, I had to check out some of the people's reaction, because I get it. It was not nice, but I don't think it was an evil move. Yeah, he really was misguided. It was coming from a good place, and it's just so unfortunate that that's the route he decided to take. But you know, I know, like, mom, she kept him in a room like a prisoner, you know. And I mentioned this in my, what episode was that? Was it episode 10, when she kicked him out? She kicked Mock out and then locked Day in his room and then took away his phone. Like, that was so, I don't know. That was too much. But I think that was her way of kind of containing the situation. I think because I felt like mom was losing control over the situation, in turn, kind of losing control over her son. And to make things worse, I felt like, yeah, she just lost control, and she said, "You've overstepped your boundaries, get out of my house." So while she gathers her thoughts, she, had to get rid of, I guess, in her way of containing the situation was first kick out Mock, and then um I guess this disconnect cut off the communications between Mock and Day by taking away his phone, and then, yeah, locking him into his room or house or whatever. So I don't know, but I mean, mom is just being a very protective mom, but obviously that wasn't the best way to handle things. But she wasn't perfect. My God, my face is so oily. Sorry. Episode 11. Yeah, it probably was my. It was whatever. I didn't have any high hopes for episode 11. It was just. It was expected. They had to throw something. Just a kind of. I don't know. It's just typical GMMTV. I'm beginning to see the pattern now. I never caught on to that until recently. Yeah, I don't. I didn't see. Honestly, I think it was an evil move on August's part. But I did see a few reactors that were very passionate about their stance against what August did. So whatever their reasoning behind that, it was their opinion. But I honestly, like you, Marie, I don't think it was an evil move. I mean, he's an adult, but at the same time, he's a young adult. So I mean that's not an excuse, I guess. But I just felt like he he was coming from a good place. He was trying to help, and he really did try. Like Marie, like you mentioned in the comments, I think Marie, August tried to. I forget exactly what you said, but like he wanted to venture out of what he's used to in terms of the type of people that he would typically be attracted to, and he did give it a try, and it just wasn't for him. It just Yeah. What were the trio, John? Yeah, I'll be picking up where I left off on Cooking Crush after I posted MSP and Last Twilight. My daughter, she always, I mean, you guys see her all the time. She's over there. She's listening. She knows. Um, Recently she's been joining my reactions. It wasn't always like that. Usually, or at least in the past, she'd be running around and causing a lot of distractions. But recently, she's been calm and just joining me while I react. So you'll be seeing that throughout my reaction to um, Last Twilight, which is kind of cute. But I had to cut certain scenes because she would literally like walk across, and you will see. I think one of the videos I posted, I forgot to cut out that part where I was covering her butt because she would show her butt, and it's so embarrassing. It's like nobody wants to see that girl. Like cover up. We're classy. But yeah, she knows what she's doing. Vice versa, I never saw it. I've always heard mixed reviews. Um, so I'm kind of glad I skipped that. I mean, it wasn't intentional. I just didn't have the time because I was doing other things and reacting on other series back then. But I do would like to say that C is. I don't know anything about C. This is my first time reacting to him acting, but C is such an incredible actor. Like he is very compelling as a blind person. I mean, I was convinced that he's blind in real life. Like just his mannerism, the way he just stares into whatever. Like I don't know what I don't know. I just feel like that's how a blind person would carry themselves. So Jimmy, he's not the best actor, but I heard that his acting has improved. But I do see I do see the difference in terms of their acting, the acting skills. C is just on a different caliber, but there's always room for improvement. So, but I mean, Jimmy is not a terrible actor. If he's next to, if you compare him to C, it's not a fair comparison because C is stunning as an actor, and I know Mark is another very skilled actor, but I think he's because he's playing a supporting character here. He's a little tame, but C and the actress that plays Poor Jai, acting wise, I'm very impressed with her. She's so good. She's good. She's a natural. I've always wanted to comment on their acting, but I just keep forgetting. But C, I'm a huge fan, and Jimmy. We'll get into him later. It's too early for this. I'm too sober for it. Oh, okay. I totally answered that like it was for me. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Someone stop me. Oh, only friends, hidden agenda, and okay. Um, unpopular opinion, John. I'm sorry, but I actually like only friends. I did. Um, it was messy. It wasn't perfect. Do I like it more than Last Twilight? No. Last Twilight has it is up there. I don't know. We'll talk about it later, but you guys know I haven't seen that many um, since I started watching BL series. But after seeing the final episode and considering all 12 episodes of Last Twilight, in my opinion, it's one of my favorites. Um, I don't know yet where it falls in my top, but it's up there. Yes, my feline daughter. Yes, she's there. She's listening. Episode 11 was Marie for me of Last Twilight was just whatever. It's not my favorite, but episode 12, on the other hand, I had just recently finished it. I know it's good. I just haven't yeah, I'll film my reaction or my not my reaction, my what do you call that? My commentary probably tomorrow. Oh, I actually didn't mind that reaction, the that proposal, Marie. I didn't mind it, but I can see how that can be cringy. Yeah, looking back, it is kind of cringy. But you guys know, every time I see Jimmy or Mock, I guess, I don't care what he does. I love it. I love all of it. Oh, tell me, John. Next series, I don't want to commit yet because I have a reputation of dropping in the middle of a series. So I try not to do that, or at least I'm trying to be better at, staying consistent. So I'm going to finish Cooking Crush first, and then we'll talk. I really want to or pick up um, Cherry Magic, but they make it so difficult. I know there's ways to watch it, but I'm just so busy trying to figure out, how to do the VPN and all that stuff. Like I'm too old to be figuring that shit out, but I will. I will. I'm going to try because I did like the first two episodes of Cherry Magic. Yeah, this chair is so squeaky. And I started watching. Oh, I guess I also dropped Playboy because I wasn't motivated to keep. It didn't. I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't motivated to keep going because it just didn't go anywhere. Like I was only up to like episode 3 with Playboy, and it just I don't know. But I do want to finish it because I'm still trying to give it a chance. Yeah, I did like Only Friends, John. I thought it was good, and I really like Mark there. Mark and Neo and Force. I was very impressed by them. Yeah, I guess Last Twilight was an improvement. Yeah, it's a completely different vibe than Only Friends, but I like both. Perth and Nanon. Which one is that? Oh, Dangerous Romance. I saw the trailer for that. Did I watch? I don't think. Did I watch an episode? I can't remember. Did I? I can't remember now. It wasn't Nanon. How was it? Chimo. There we go. That's his name. Chimon. Nanon. I'm still sad about Nanon and Om. I don't exactly know what happened to them. I think we talked about them here briefly in the past, but just seeing like old clips of them and some of my reaction to Bad Buddy, it still makes me kind of sad that. But people make their own decisions and how they want their career to go. So I totally get it. Cherry Magic, what episode are they on now? Episode 8 or 6, 7, 8? I can't remember now. I It's been over a month since the last time I saw the second episode. So is it really ridiculous, Marie? Playboy. Is it finished, Playboy, or is it still going? Pit Babe. I kind of wish if I could go back. I wish I would have watched Pit Babe instead of um, Playboy, because I feel like I hear more positive feedback about Pit Babe than Playboy. Playboy is just, I have yet to come across a comment about Playboy, a positive comment about Playboy. I know. So Playboy, should I just not even finish it? Cherry Magic episode 7 today. Wow, wow. I'm like super behind. Okay, it's okay. It's not a race. Yeah, OnlyFans had a lot going on. Um, I know one particular character that got a lot of people talking was um, what was his name? The Neo's character, not August. What? Not Vegas. What was his name? I forgot now. But Neo's character got a lot of people talking. Some Boston. Thank you, Marie. Yes. Um, I was. Some people are saying that they changed throughout the course of the series. Like the his character was supposed to be playing. I don't know. Like they alter his character, and that kind of got people that I don't know. Some people were not impressed about the outcome or the ending of his character and how it turned out. So I didn't really know about all of that. I just thought, it's too late, dude. Like, you messed up. I had no idea they had an animated version of Cherry Magic. Yeah, that is overkill. This might be premature to talk about, but like for those of you who are up to date with Cherry Magic Tai, and for those of you who have seen the Japanese version, like, does it? How does it compare so far? Is it on par, or is it not that not as good or better? Because the Cherry Magic Japanese version is one of my favorites. I think I mentioned that here multiple times. It's up there with I Told Sunset About You for me. Oh my god, I forgot to mention you guys. When was this? Like a month ago, maybe 2 months ago. I was out eating eating what was that? Eating shrimp at like a boiling crab type of stuff here in Montebello, and one of you guys were there. One of the subscribers recognized me, and I thought she was just because I was. It was a new spot, so I was just filming because I was so excited because it was just literally walking distance from where I live. And then she came up to me right before she seated. She directed us to our table. She was like, "Excuse me, do you do YouTube?" I'm like, "No." And she goes, "Yeah, you do." It didn't immediately cross my mind because I thought she asked me because I was like, filming, with my phone. And she goes, "Yeah, you do." I'm like, "No, I don't." Because I don't advertise it, obviously, because I'm such a small YouTuber. And then it hit me. I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm like, "Let me put her to the test." I said, "Okay, what have you seen me in? Like, what did you see me do on YouTube?" And she goes, "You do reaction videos to I Told Sunset About You." And I was like, "Oh shit!" Like, how funny! Like, she literally were like neighbors, pretty much. So that I thought it was. I wanted to share that with you guys, but it's been so long since I've done a live here, so and I keep forgetting. So that was cool. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here, as always, neighbor. The Thai version is very good, but oh, there's a but. John. Okay, that's fair. That's a fair um statement. I know it's been so long. Hello, I've been good. Um, I don't know if you remember, if you heard what I said, but I saw there's a new what is it called? Bag of crabs. It's kind of like a boiling crab that opened up here in Montebello right off the 60. And I was there and I saw one of our viewers there. I'm like, hey, I know you. You Pokemon catch me one day. Oh, you know me. I'm always in Montebello. So let me know. I always be ordering boba and stuff. Yeah, it wouldn't be. I guess a Japanese one is it's in its own league, so it wouldn't be fair if we compare it to the Thai version. Although from what I've seen so far, at least up until episode 2, the Thai version was very good too. But I'm glad that they didn't completely, at least from what I could remember, copy and paste everything. So I know it's been like it's almost February, but I know some of you guys have already given your list of top BL 2023. But for those of us who didn't see your list, if you guys would share like a top five, I think top five I can keep up with because how many did I even see five? Oh my god, hold on. I think I did see five. Is Kate here? I thought Kate would be here. Maybe she'll join us a little bit later. What was my... Definitely for me, it's Moonlight Chicken tops the list of 2023 for sure. Okay, yeah, I guess it's best not to compare. Good. I was so in love with Adachi in the Japanese version and Kurosawa too, but Adachi was the character I identified the most, and he was so cute. Your DMV, okay, that's important. Get off the line. Just kidding. Thank you for being here. I'm so appreciative. Um, DMV test. For those of you who aren't familiar, so it's the driving test, or like a renewal. You must be very young. Wait, so for the top BL of 2023, does Our Sky, you know how GMTV did their Our Sky of everything? Does that count? Because I really like the Bad Buddy, A Tale of a Thousand Stars, Our Sky. Does that count, or that doesn't? That's excluded. Oh, okay, it's a renewal. What do they ask you? Like, I know. I'm sorry. Okay, okay, you do top. Okay, how about top three? Just kidding. Um, yeah, you guys watch so much, so many BL series. I can't keep up. Like, do you watch him simultaneously, or do you wait until do you binge watch one and then move on to the next one? Because I would get so confused if I'm watching episode one of each series all at once. Oh God. Top five hottest. Okay. Oh, I can do that. Um, you start, Nico, since you started this. You do it. I'll think of mine first. Right? Like I'm so impressed with people who can like binge watch, because I can't even on my day off, like, oh my God. Especially if it's like it's a good series, like I get so invested and then I would get sucked into it. Oh, John just posted his Moonlight. Okay, see, I said Moonlight Chicken. I feel validated. Anything that John and Marie and Nicole and Kate y'all say, you're the expert. So if you say that, then I feel, because I said it too. Marie, you're so wrong for that. We'll get to him later, okay? Jimmy G. Yeah, yep. Oh, that's right. You follow me on IG. I do. Well, I like to have fun too, you know. Yeah, where did I go? Where do we go drinking? I can't remember. If you guys, I always drink responsibly. Okay, so our sky doesn't count. So, okay, so mine would be so so it would have to be Moonlight Chicken, Only Friends, and My School President. I really like, and I didn't think I would like My School President when it was first suggested to me. When I first heard about it, actually, I'm like, oh, it's another high school. Maybe if I was younger, like I would be more excited to, watch it if I hadn't seen it. But once you get older and you see, I've seen so many, well, not so many, but enough high school theme series that it's like it can get old, So at first I'm like, okay, I'll give it a try, but I'm glad I did because I think a lot of people I would agree that it's not just your typical high school series. They really, you know, talk about it's more in depth. Like I can't really go into specifics, but I really enjoyed it. Especially that scene. I know I guess some people didn't like that confrontational scene. It felt out of place. I liked that part. I really did. It was actually one of the standouts for me. And I don't know. I liked that. That was one of my favorite parts of the series of My School President when they were like going back to do an offer after losing. That was one of my favorite parts of the series. Hi, you want to say hello? Hello. Oh, Nicole, Marie just did My School President as number one, Moonlight Chicken. Okay, cool. I love it. Okay, I haven't seen the other ones. I did hear about I Feel You Linger in the Air. What are you whispering? What? She just whispered to me. Okay, do not show your butt. We've already talked about that. Haven't watched too much. Palm Springs. Oh, I want to go back. I was in Vegas earlier this month, and then we're gonna go to Pechanga in 2 weeks in Temecula. Is that in Temecula? I can't remember. And then Boston and New York in March, and then Hawaii in May, I think, and then Philippines in June is the plan. I'm making all these plans like I got the money. I feel okay. Is that where did you watch that, Marie? I Feel You Linger. Where is that? Is that on Viki or where is that? I heard so many people reacting and watching that. Hold on. Why am I asking? I can just look. Okay. Do I have that? I feel you linger. Also, it is on YouTube. Wait, hold on. It is on YouTube, but why is it 2 hours long? Part one. Oh, all episodes. Okay, somebody posted like compiled them all in one episode. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, it looks like it is on YouTube. It looks interesting. Oh god, maybe I shouldn't watch too many of these because I don't want any spoilers in case I do end up watching it. Yes, I do know that Jimmy is a doctor in real life, but isn't what kind of doctor though? Like, what's his specialty? I can't remember. He must just, I mean, he is very young, like what, 29? So he must, I don't know how the education is in terms of getting your MD in Thailand, or I don't know where he got his, um, where he went to school for it, but if, okay, I thought so. I thought so. Okay, cool. I might go see him, see if I can do something with this. I want to have pointy. Well, is that what he does? Oh no, dermatology is skin. Just kidding. My bad. He's not a plastic surgeon. Okay. So I think it's safe. It's better if I just go to So I never know how to pronounce that platform. Gaga Ulala. Gaga Ulala. I think that's what it's called. Hold on. You like my little punch of my cape? Sorry, mommy. I need a little refill. There. Can you not? Sweet. Wait, do I still have my hot Cheetos? Oh, I found it. Yes. I love these. It's so good. It's so good. It's the best. Have you guys tried these? Do you guys have these in Denmark, Marie? Mm, I'm drinking red. I'm not drinking. I mean wine, but Cabernet Sauvignon from Albertsons. It doesn't seem right, but I don't know. It just works for me. That's so good. This combo have they've been my best friends since I don't know, but they're so good. Oh, you did? Prove it, John. Prove it. Is there a way to see you guys here live? Wait until I find that button and I'm gonna start inviting you guys. Mm-hmm. Flaming hot lemon. So good. Okay, so going back to Nicole. Nicole, what did you say? Top 5 BL actors? Because Marie said that my top 5 was Jimmy. At the moment, she is not wrong. I don't know. Jimmy just has a very distinct look. I know he's got some stuff done on his face, which is not an issue to me. But the eyes, the smile, the skin, the hair, everything. He just does it. I don't care what he's doing. He could be sleeping, throwing up. That man can do no wrong. And yeah, he's definitely up there. He shot up out of nowhere. I mean, I've always thought he was cute in Bad Buddy. I definitely remembered him then, but he was just kind of like whatever. But then here in Last Twilight, man. Are we talking about actors? I said what I said, John. I said what I said. Dr. Jimmy. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But I work with a lot of doctors, but they don't look like that. So they look more relatable. I think that's the nicest way to do it. To say it. They're more relatable. But Dr. Jimmy in real life, come on now. So, Nicole, are you talking about top 5 actors, BL actors, or BL characters? Because I feel like that's going to change. My list of top 5 would change. Okay. Actors, it's gonna be difficult to narrow it down to. I'm just gonna do 5 because 10 is exhausting. Win, Meta Win will always be, forever be the number 1. I don't care. The only person that can top Win. Oh, whoa! I see. That was weird. I've never seen that before. Did you see the thumbs up? The bubble? Anyway, the only person that can top Win Meta Win would be, I would have to go outside of BL realm. And that person is, I almost spilled my wine. This man right here. See him? He's the only one that can top Win. That's B from BTS. No. But other than that, so Win, sorry, going back to BL, Win, and then Bright. But that's kind of like, I don't know if I say Bright because he's a big part of Bright Win. I know, I know, I know. V Kim Taeyang, Tata Mike. Who else? Well, Jimmy, obviously, he's gone up the ranks. Who's doing that? Is that me? Like, there's a thumbs up that keeps showing up. I don't know. I feel so old. Like, I don't know who did that. Bible, definitely Bible. I almost stalked him in Palm Springs a couple years ago. It sounds bad when I say that. I didn't almost stalk him. I almost wanted to go see him. There's a difference. Who else, dude? Ompawat. I think Ompawat is good looking. I don't know who else. Force is up there too. I don't know who else. Oh, duh. New from Tae-New. That's true. I feel like that's me too, Marie. And the actor that plays Adachi in the Japanese version of Cherry Magic. I think he's cute. What about you guys? Who else do I follow? Bill Kim? I think he's one of the best actors, but in terms of like attractiveness physically, I feel like I don't know, he's not, he doesn't do it for me, but I think he's one of the best actors out there. But the guy that plays Vegas, oh my god, from Kin Force. Who? Who are yours, Nicole? You started this. I got my friend interested in Jeff Satur, and she's not even a BL fan. Like, she doesn't watch BL, but us BL fans, at least for me anyway, I try to like force my friends to like just watch this. You'll like it. Listen to this. You like it. Yeah, she really likes Jeff Satur. I'm like, oh, I'm so proud of myself. I got her into some type of BL. Jeff Satur is probably the best singer in the BL world for me. Granted, I haven't heard all the singers in the BL world, but so far and by far, I think Jeff Satur is just the best. And it doesn't hurt that he's so good looking. And he just got a new haircut. Did you see, Marie? I think that was a new haircut. So pretty. Oh my god. Not sure. What do you mean? Elaborate. Oh, New. Oh yeah, he is a good singer. I saw him live back in October here in LA. New. He's so tall. Did I tell you guys about that? I think I did. That I saw New in L. Oh, actually, I still have their photos on my phone. That's them. They took it from me because I won the prize. Okay. See, it's been so long, I forgot. Golf is cute. I see him a lot with Bright now. Like, what's going on there? Is Bright trying to recruit him to be in his company, or they're just friends? Friends. I feel like they've been friends for a long time, but I see Golf hanging out with Bright a lot more. Um, I don't know. Barcode. I know at the time of when Kin Porsche aired, I think Barcode was still a minor or was just turning 18, like something, and their age difference was, I think, 10 years. I don't know if that's ever been an issue, but I can see how that could pose as a challenge for them moving forward. But I don't know if they're still planning on doing something for them in the future. Thank you for being here. Thank you, thank you. Good luck. I hope you pass. We need better drivers here in LA. Oh yeah, Nicole, did you mean? Look at Marie's question. I didn't think about that. I just immediately assumed that it was um Jeff and Barcode. Did you mean that, or did you mean Kim from Porsche, Kim and Porsche? I've been meaning to ask you, Marie, why did you pick my school president as your top for 2023? And for John, if you're still here, why did you pick um, Moonlight Chicken as your top series for 2023? Because we're only counting the ones that ended in 2023, right? Like, for instance, Last Twilight wouldn't qualify for 2023, correct? Thank you. Mm, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of, I can see that. Because I follow Barcode on social media, and when I see his posts and he's in class in his school uniform, I'm like, why am I following this kid? Like, I feel so wrong. So, but I don't know. So I can totally see that, Nicole. Hmm. Must end in 2023. Okay, done. Yeah, for me is Moonlight Chicken, and then followed by Only Friends, and then My School President. Never Let Me Go let me down so hard in episode 12. I was so into it. I was so into it until the last episode. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Such a wasted opportunity. I was so invested in that series. I love the setting. I love that it wasn't mainly in school. It was, yeah, I think that's my biggest disappointment of 2023 was Never Let Me Go because it let me down. Yeah, same Marie. Like I at first when people were saying My School President and I saw a thumbnail, I'm like, okay, this is another one of those. First of all, like most of you already know, I'm in my mid 30s, so I like being reminded of, my high school days and whatnot. It's cute, but it gets tiring. So I prefer, I see, I know that I prefer to watch something that's kind of closer to my age range, like more adult stuff. I just feel more engaged and I can relate to it better. So when I saw My School President and for the first time before seeing the first episode, I almost I didn't feel too excited, but a lot of people were requesting for me to react to it. So I'm like, okay, something must be different with this, and they were correct. It was better, a lot better than I had expected. So I am, girl. But you know what I mean? Like we can only watch so many, high school themed series before it gets like, okay, we get it. But My School President really felt more engaging and more interesting to me. And to be in our 30s, okay. Nicole, I'll be in your town, on your side of the fence in your hometown, and I think in March. See you in Times Square. Right? You're in New York, right? Oh my god, that house from My School President, Marie, I totally see it now. Like I can't unsee that kitchen after watching Last Twilight. I'm like, huh, I see that. I've seen that house before. But although if you didn't bring it up though, I don't know, for some reason I don't think I would have noticed it. Okay, maybe the bedroom looks a lot similar. It looked very similar to Tin's, so I mean it is the same bedroom, just different configuration. Yeah, John, Moonlight Chicken, the story was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. And the cinematography was beautiful. I'm like spitting my food. It was beautiful. And I love Earth. Earth is, oh yeah, he's top favorites of all time. A Tale of a Thousand Stars. Yeah. Mm, I can see that, Marie. And I think that makes sense now, Marie, that it kind of it like the way you connected with my school president really has a connection with how with your own life experiences. I think that's why I was so attached to Never Let Me Go until the end because of the setting. It just small when when they escaped and went to the resort, like that that whole place, that whole environment, that whole vibe closely, you know, reminded me of back home in the Philippines, and I will always say that. You know, every time characters leave for a small town vibe, I would always say, and I will always mention that will remind me of home, and why when that happened in Bad Buddy, I think I mentioned when that happened and I Told Sunset About You, I mentioned it like it's this whole life experience that I always bring with me when I'm watching a series, and that's kind of how I relate to each series and each characters. Yeah, I get it, Marie. Totally. Yeah, even though you objectively, yeah, I understand. Bus and train is now 298. How much was it before? So it went up? I can't remember. Girl, we almost got lost there. Well, we didn't almost get lost, but we almost got robbed. But it's part of the New York experience. So if you don't see a huge rat at the subway station, you never went to New York. I was so honored when I saw a huge ass rat on the train tracks. I was like, oh my God, I'm in New York. Tuesday, okay, it went up. Hmm. Yeah, I think it all boils down to how each series really connects with us. And I think that has a lot to do with how we feel and, our life experiences. Because although for me, I told Sunset About You is superior to, let's say, Together the series. Um, if I were to choose between the two, like which world I'd rather live in, um, I would rather live in Together the series. I know it sounds like contradicting to what I just said, like, how I love the setting of I Told Sunset About You, but the series is really what introduced me to this BL world, and just being the feeling that I felt when I first watched the first episode of Together the series is unlike anything I've ever felt before. I felt like I was being exposed to this new world that I just since then, like, I would always watch on my free time if I'm not doing anything. I would always watch Together the series because it really reminds me of a good memory. We Best Love. Oh, that was a good one. Um, fighting was it fighting Mr. Second or whatever it was? Ah, so good. Oh, Trini girl. Hi. How long have you been here, girl? Like, I did not even notice you. Hi, hi, hi. Thank you for being here. What is your name? Like, what's your first name? We like to call each other by our first names here. If you want to share, if not, that's okay. Hello, I'm Ryan. Thank you for being here. Naida. Hi, Naida. 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 Am I saying your name, pronouncing your name correctly? Please let me know if I'm not. Naida. Naida. Thank you. Naida. Girl, I'm Filipino, so English is not my first language, girl. English is not my first language. Okay, where were we? We Best Love, according to John, still sits in his all-time five. Wow, all-time five. Oh, we have an English professor here, John. Aren't you a professor too, John? Am I? We are so friendly. We are so friendly. We don't bite. We know each other by our first names. Where are you joining us from, Naida? Because I'm here in Los Angeles, well, more specifically Montebello. I think John is in Orange County, Florida, USA, USA. And Marie is joining us all the way from where, Marie? I know. I'm like, I feel pressured now with my English. Denmark. And it is very early in the morning in Denmark. So I feel so honored and blessed that Marie was able to join us like she always does during our live. Oh my God. And Nicole is obviously from New York. And it's super early there too. I think what time is it now there? 1 o'clock in the morning, almost 2. Wow, 1:12 in the morning, girl. Thank you so much. What was I saying? Um, We Best Love is one of John's top 5. Was that Fighting Mr. Second? Or is that We Best Love, We Best Love? Hold on. I forgot now. It's been so long. I'm going back to my reaction videos and see where that is. Where? Wow, I didn't realize. I mean, I do, but I'm just reminded how many videos I've already posted. Where are you? Oh yeah, We Best Love, Fighting Mr. Second, and Number One for You. I like Fighting Mr. Second better. Yay! No pressure, Marie. Wait, seriously? 8:15 in the morning? Oh my god, yes. They're acting Naida at on especially episode 2 of Fighting Mr. Second when I forgot the character's name, but one of them was drunk and then they were, you know, he was waiting for him outside of his house and then he was like trash drunk and then they're fighting and then it turned out, oh my god, blurry, oh my god, hello, I'm here. They were fighting and then they turned out to be, and then they ended up having this really intense intimate scene. It was beautiful. Still stands as one of my favorite scenes of any BL series. Oh, last weekend. Hello. It's still Nida, guys. Just switch to her iPad. Fighting Mr. Second. Oh, I remember loving that series as I was watching it. Oh, you did? Oh, I think you did. Yeah. It's very rare that I get comments on my videos that have been out for so long, but I think I remember you did. I got it so far back now. Okay. I know I saw it. I saw it. I am really loving that song from Last Twilight. I've been humming that. I've been wanting to learn how to pronounce the chorus, but I just haven't had a time to do it. But I love it. I love this song. Someone asked me to react to it, but I feel like it's too late now. Sam and you, yeah, those were their names. the actors' names. They were good actors, especially you. Mm-mm-mm. It's hot now. I think it's time for refill. Fighting Mr. Second. It's been so long. Which one was that? The second couple. Marie's asking how did everyone feel about the second couple in Fighting Mr. Second. Um, it's been so long, but I remember those actors were very good looking, very good looking. But the second couple, what was that? I might have to watch it again. The second couple. Oh my god, I was so skinny. I'm looking at my old reaction video. What was the second couple? What's the second couple? Oh, they were in this episode. Um, I can't remember. It's been so long. I feel like I have to rewatch it again. I have to watch it again. Like I feel so. Why don't I remember the second couple? I was so focused on Sam though. Sam was very distracting. There was a straight couple too. Oh my god. Oh, I remember. I guess I didn't really care too much about the second couple because clearly I cannot remember. But the main couple got my attention the entire time. I feel my memory is just terrible. I can't remember at all. Now it's bugging me. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna find the second side couple. I barely remember, but I don't know what happened exactly between them. Oh my god, my hair here looks interesting. Have they done anything new since then? Sam and you? Because I don't think I have. I follow Sam on social media, but I don't think he's doing anything new. I remember the autistic person, but I can't remember. I guess I don't remember him being part of a couple. But I'll have to rewatch it again. It's been so long for me. What has he done? Naida, I don't know if you were already here earlier, but we talked in the beginning of our live. We talked about Last Twilight. I don't know if you watched Last Twilight, but if you did, we want to know what your take on it was. Dun, 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 dun. What is it? Oh, they had side stories too. Shit, where was I? I can't remember this. Oh my gosh, mommy, what are you doing? My cat is, of course, bothering me. Yeah, I was episode one, top 10. Wow, okay. I'm gonna have to agree. But then again, I don't know how many you've seen because I haven't seen that many BL series, but it's definitely one of my top. Last Twilight, what I do? Um, I know she's here, like she just knows. She just knows when to enter the picture and steal my thunder. Yeah, last Twilight, I remember holding back tears in episode one because I thought it was too early to be crying, but episode one was so good, and it was emotional. I just remembered, yeah, telling myself, I'm like, Ryan, come on, stop it. But episode 10 really um got me in last Twilight. It was so emotional, so emotional. She is. Although episode 9 was good too, but yeah, episode 10 of Last Twilight was probably one of my favorite. Nada, so what did you think about August? Because we had a discussion about what what we how we felt about what August did in episode 6 when he kissed Day. What's your take on that? Because I guess there's different reactions from different people. Some people felt really strongly against what he did. Some people are a little bit more forgiving, and I'm interested to know what you think. Because I feel like Marie and I are on similar. page, I think, when it comes to what he did. I wish I could see who's here. He won't tell me. I was waiting for you to say that, Marie, because I had a similar thought. Almost as episode 12 started, I almost accepted, or I already accepted and was completely okay with him just remaining blind. And not because I wanted him to continue suffering, but like for the sake of the storyline, like he was fine, and it just almost didn't feel realistic to me. I didn't even like finish reading your comment, but when you brought up uh, that first sentence, I just don't know how I feel about Day getting his sight back. I stopped. I didn't read whatever comes next. I was waiting for somebody to bring it up because I didn't. It didn't. I don't feel 100% satisfied with that. Like I almost felt like it was unnecessary, if that makes any sense. But let me continue reading your comment. Very well said. Yeah, after episode 11 ended, and I had a feeling it wasn't gonna go as planned. It was too obvious. Everybody was so optimistic and positive. I mean, I would be too if this was real life. But something about it and the build up to that scene, it just right before they unwrap whatever after post surgery, it just felt too positive, and it was like, no, this doesn't feel realistic. So when he got his sight back, I feel like it was just for the sake of the fan satisfaction. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense, but I was okay with him as a character. Obviously, in real life, like you said, like I would love for people to be able to see again, but for the sake of the narrative, it really did diminish the theme, and it. I don't know. Maybe if his I would have been okay with it if well, I was fine with the ending and what and how he get his sight back. I'm glad he was able to see him again. But looking back, I'm like, oh yeah, like I was fine with him because he it seemed like he had already accepted it too. 3 years had passed and he was already able to be on his own, meaning like away from Mock, and had his own shop, obviously. And there's a sense of acceptance on his part. So when he got his sight back and whatnot, he almost felt unnecessary. And I don't know. You guys can correct me on that, but let me eat my hot Cheetos. Yeah, it just didn't feel necessary, but you know, I mean, obviously, I'm glad that he got to see my Mock's face clearly. I sound such a hater, but by the way, but that scene when he was touching his face, when he got his sight back in episode 12, was I jealous? Yes, but yeah, it just didn't fit. It just didn't. I don't know. Whatever. I can forgive him for that. I get it now. Yeah, yeah. And I also kind of felt bad for. I mean, I know they didn't mind, the characters didn't mind, but I felt like they they looking for Mock or whatever, like all of a sudden realizing that he needed him and whatnot, second chance. It kind of took away the spotlight from the bride and the groom. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, they seem very excited to help out, but if I was in their shoes, I'm like, what the fuck, dude? Like, this is our wedding. Like, go take the bus and go. I don't know. It's just, but they seem to not mind it. So whatever. And that too, the whole couple between Knight and Perjai, it just looked like it wouldn't happen very often in real life. I'm glad it did. I am not saying it doesn't happen, but it's just too good to be true. But I'm glad, I'm happy for them. I think Perjai and Knight look cute. But yeah, it was like if I was in Knight's shoes, I'm like, how do I know that the father of your child isn't gonna come back and cause trouble? Like, I don't want smoke with anybody. But he was like, oh yeah, that's my child. So I guess cute. I don't know, but few. Right, John. Exactly. It undid his character's arc for the series, coming to terms with disability. Exactly. It almost it felt like a cop out. Again, I'm happy he got his sight back, but again, like I said, after episode 11, like I was fine with him remaining blind. I think that made his character even more admirable and stronger. But getting his sight back, it just felt, I don't know. You guys are more eloquent about explaining that, but I agree with what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. It's like, you know, let's give each other a second chance, but this time let's have have your sight back, ability to see back. So I won't be more I would be less of a caregiver and more of a boyfriend to you. I am, Marie. I am. And you will see that in my upcoming reaction. Oh, have I already posted it? I mentioned something like, "Oh, I want to do that." Like he was touching his face and touching his lip. I'm like, that should have been me. That should have been me. Which is the other series that Mark was in, John? That his girl was pregnant. I can't remember. I probably didn't see it. Wait, hold on. Which one? Anyway, um, I I thought it was funny that P off showed up in the last episode. Oh, Moonlight. Wait, hold on. Was he there? Oh, he was there. I'm telling you, Mark is staying booked and busy. He is in every series. I love it. And I am not sick of it. I know Marie isn't either. Although it was kind of weird for me to see Mark in Only Friends and then simultaneously I was also watching him in My School President because their characters are so different and it just look like Mark's character in My School President was obviously a lot younger than his character in, well, I want to say a lot younger, but younger than his character in Only Friends. So it was kind of an adjustment for me every single time I watch one or the other, because I had to like mentally prepare myself that okay, this is not I forgot his names in both series, but yeah, Mark is busy. For me, Moonlight Chicken, I knew it was gonna be good. I just from the moment, well, Earth, I'm a huge fan of his, and Mix. I told, oh no, not I told Sunset About You. A Tale of a Thousand Stars is one of my favorite series, so I already knew it was gonna be. I was gonna like it because Earth and Mix were there, but then when I saw the trailer, I'm like, okay, yeah, this is a hit, and it was. Oh, okay. Nida's top 10. We Best Love. I'm only naming the ones I know or I've seen. We Best Love, Bad Buddy, Love in the Air. Last Twilight. Hmm. Okay. I never saw History 3. Any of them. No. I know I don't feel sick of Mark. Honestly. Like he could be paired up with anyone and I'm fine with it. Just like a guy or a girl, I'm fine with any. He's just so good. Like he's so versatile. He just, and I think that's why he's always busy because they recognize his talent. And he can do light character or he can go, heavy drama. Make Our Days Count was Marie's very first BL. What year did that come out, Marie? History 3. Is that Thai? No, not Thai, huh? What? Oh wow, yeah, this is definitely before my time when I started watching. I started watching in 2020. Taiwan. Hmm. I just might. I'll add that on my maybe list. I know Marie. I know you've been wanting me to watch. What is that? The one with Off and Gun. Not me, girl. Let me at least finish Cooking Crush, and then we'll talk. Mm. I didn't know that, John. I thought you've been watching it longer than me. But then again, you watch so many, so you're like the expert. Yeah, my very first series was in 2020. Together the series. Together the series was my introduction to this beautiful world. And then later that year, we were all blessed with I Told Sunset About You. And then I think it was followed by, for me anyway, A Tale of a Thousand Stars. And it just kind of kept going from there. What is that one Korean one that everyone was loving? I never really got into it. Gosh, I forgot now. Wait, Marie, you started after me? Damn, I feel so behind. Oh my god, not a year ago? Hmm, newbie. But why do I feel like the newbie? I saw Together the series while it was airing. I think it started airing in February, and I started getting into it in March, like during COVID, like right at the start of COVID, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but it was ongoing. Like I remember watching the finale as it was happening. Um, when did Together the series air? It's only one way to settle this together. Yeah, it started in April. Or no, sorry, February, and then I started getting into it. I think in May. I corrected, like towards the end of it, but I binge watched every single episode. I actually ended up in ER. I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys. I ended up in ER because semantic error. Yes, that's the Korean one. Yes, yes, I do want to watch that. But back in 2020, when I was watching Together the series, I wanted to like finish it so quickly, and I would go to work because I work in a hospital, so we were operational during COVID at the in the beginning of COVID. So I would watch in the morning, go to work, come home, and edit, and then stay up super late, and then you know do the same thing all over again the following day for like a entire week. I was not having, I didn't get any good sleep, so it took a toll on my body, and I was having like chest pain. I was just exhausted. I ended up in the ER. That was my commitment. I was very committed to finishing it. So I am alive. I made it. John, give me an Uber. I'll be there right now. I know, crazy, right? Yeah. 4 hours is nothing. 4 hours is not. That's like half of my work shift. But I've calmed down since I think today. Since then, since I was like, I almost killed myself just so that I could finish together the series. Like since then, I've been trying to like pace myself. With the exception of today, I was going back to my old ways. I woke up super early today and started like editing my last Twilight reactions. I think I posted 3 today, almost 4, but then um I had to like slow down a little bit and eat. I said, okay, maybe. And then I had to prepare for our live. So yeah, I don't, I try to be better at, you know, taking care of myself and keeping up with the videos because, can't neglect either. What's Metrolink? I'm just kidding. It's been so long since I took the bus, John. Or is that a bus? What's Metrolink? Like train? No, better yet, let me send you my address. Come pick me up. Let's go watch it. Train. I knew that. I don't know how to take a train. You crazy? What? Why? Marie? How? What? Why? What do you got? What are you guys eating or drinking, by the way, right now? Marie, are you drinking coffee? Are you a coffee drinker, tea? I know John is. I don't know actually. What are you sipping on, John? Did you bake us our cookies tonight? Naida, what time is it in Florida right now? In LA, it is 10:50 p.m. Water. Good for you. Oh, okay. That makes sense. 3 hours. Ah, damn. Thank you for staying up. Oh my gosh. Thank you. Um, I I tried driving for Uber. No, Lyft. We had Lyft too. We have Lyft here in the US also. LYFT Lyft. I tried driving for Lyft back in like 2016. Um, yeah, it's not for me. I have so much respect for taxi drivers or bus drivers and ride sharing drivers because the type of passengers that you get, they're very unpredictable. Like I only drove for three times. And that was it for me. I'm like, I needed the money, but I'm like, this is not for me. Like my first ride, I picked her up from West Hollywood to downtown Los Angeles. Of course, I missed an exit, so I felt so embarrassed. The second time was okay, whatever. She was nice. The third one, I picked this girl from Hollywood. She was so trash. Like her friend and I, once we got to their house, I had to get out of my car and help her friend, like literally carry this girl from my car to her apartment, which was, I think, on like fifth floor or whatever. It was like, why am I doing this at like 2 in the morning? I should be sleeping. Yes, I needed the money, but I don't think this is worth it. And since then, I stopped. I stopped driving for Lyft because I don't think it was. I'm not cut out for it. John, you are a traveler, sir. I love it. Also, you're a night person. I don't know what kind of person I am. I I guess I can stay up, but I also wake up really early. Not by choice, but my brain just wakes me up really early. Even on my days off. I am. I am. I love it. I love it though. I love it. I almost finished this whole bottle on my own tonight. Look at John traveling. Marie, when you're coming to visit us, is Lynn here? I just realized. I don't think she's here tonight. She's asleep, probably. Did she join us at all? It's all about balanced diet, right, Marie? I know. I thought so. I thought she was. That's okay. We're thinking about you, girl. I love that you guys talk to each other. I love this community. We're just, I love it. I love it. I know, right? I try to cut down on drinking beer because it just makes my stomach, it makes me feel bloated. So I have wine instead of beer, and I have this instead of, I don't know, healthy chips or whatnot, if there's such a thing, because it's all about balance. How'd you do? Welcome back. Did you pass? I know you passed. Oh, were you just studying? Soju. I love soju. Annyeong. I love soju. Whiskey, not so much. That might be too too rough for me. But soju, Mmm. Looks like John is a soju drinker too. Congratulations. We passed our test. See? You can do it. Vision test? Oh yeah. I'd probably fail if I did that without glasses on. But thank God I have my glasses. I'm blind. If you notice, I keep doing this because I can't see clearly. Soju, I like drinking soju with Yakult. You guys know what that is? That lactobacillus, whatever drink that I used to drink when I was a kid. I mixed that with soju. It is delicious. I know it is. It's aging. It's called. It's called. What is it called? The Day Effect. Flavored soju. Oh, I love. I don't think I can ever do like straight up regular soju on its own. It has to be flavored. My favorite is either yogurt or definitely yogurt. There's another flavor, strawberry or some stuff like that. Grapefruit, maybe. Mango is good too. Soju and Sprite, I have yet to try that, but I see that on TikTok a lot. Oh yeah, soju and Yakult. Oh my God, it is life changing. So good. It is so good. John, I am on my way. Prepare the soju. I'll bring the Yakult. It's so good, Marie. Like it creeps up on you because it's deceptively strong. I wish I have soju tonight, but I don't think I have any left. I usually drink soju when we're playing cards, but not tonight. Wait, flavored soju and raw marinade crabs. Raw crabs? Okay, that might be too adventurous for me. Yes, I would try it, but I don't think it would sit well in my stomach. But you never know until I try it. Wait, what did she say? If a man buys a shirt for you, that means you have to take it off. Is that true? Wait, John, soju is in the fridge. I'm on my way. Just kidding. Wait, is it? Has anyone ever bought me a shirt? I'm like, here I'm thinking, desperately thinking, no, that means no one has ever. Who would wanna? All right. Oh, I'm so down. Pick a date. Okay, so what's around here though? It's just you and me and John, and that sweet girl that I met at Bag of Crab, but she never introduced her name, and I was too shy to ask for her name. But I'm so down. We could totally do like a house, not a house, but like a viewing party of some sort. That'd be so fun. my gosh. Yeah, and I don't know. She's probably like, I don't want her to think that I'm like, yeah, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just happy that she supports our channel and whatnot. So if you see this, I didn't ask for your name. If you're watching this at all, like, hi, introduce your name because we'd like to meet with you. I am not. Imagine I'm like, no, it's okay. Yeah, Naida, I mentioned earlier that I live in Montebello, which is within Los Angeles County, and I went to this crab place, and one of my viewers recognized me, and I thought it was cute. Murray. So no. How about we all go see Marie? John's like, absolutely not. She can come see us. Imagine. Let's all pitch in and bring her here. And John said he'll host, so we'll all sleep in John's living room. See, we're all welcome, guys. Okay, so what time are we guys going? Let's go. Let's go pick up. John, come pick us all up. Let's go to the airport. Imagine if we all just show up in Murray's house. Oh my God, soju. Okay, tomorrow I'm off tomorrow. All day I'm just gonna be editing and posting. And I think I'm gonna go get some soju and post it on my Instagram as proof. Robot, robot, I'm coming over. I'm really happy that you drink soju, John. I don't know, I just never thought you would, but it's so cool that you do. I know, are you guys sleepy? I know you guys are sleepy. I am just fine. I may be a little more loosened up, but I'm happy to be here. But I appreciate you guys being here. I know we've been at it for 2 hours and 9 minutes to be exact, and some and 30 seconds, I think. But that's usually around the time when we end our live. Everyone's been here since the beginning except for you and Naida. Yeah, John has been here since we started. Oh no, you've been here too. Oh no, no, no. But I know Nicole has been here since the beginning. No, I would never do that. But try me. Okay. I'll take you up on that. Okay. Ask me a question. Let's go. God, this will all be on John's summary tomorrow. John, I really appreciate you doing that, by the way. And I always brag about you to my friends because I'm like, look at one of my friends on Instagram. Um he always takes the time to, type up a summary of our 2 hour live stream for those who have missed our live. But yeah. I know. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, please do. John, no, no pressure. No pressure. I got you. I'll do it for you. Don't worry. Good night, Naida. We appreciate you joining us for the first time, and you've been very lovely. Just know, I don't do this very often, but when I do, I usually try to give at least 24-hour notice advance that we're going to be doing live. But typically, I try to do live towards the end of a series that I'm reacting to. So in this case, um, Last Twilight has just ended. So that's kind of how I schedule my live. And it's not always the case, but yeah. John hitting me with a um um you want me to be honest? God. Oh, liked on hindsight. On hindsight, and I'm gonna say this because I didn't realize I liked this boy until I was already well into my adult. But I remember when I was a kid, um, my friend had my mom had a best friend, our neighbor, and I think he was older than me. I must have been like 5. I must have been 5 or maybe 6. Can't be older than 6. Um, I remember following this kid, this my mom's friend's son, and I was like, and it was more than just like, oh, I want to play with you. It was like I felt like the feeling that I felt when I was trying to follow him, when I thought about it as an adult, I felt like I was obsessed with him. And I was like, yeah, I was 6. I would follow him around, like I wanted him to like play with me, and I wanted him to like me. So, but I didn't realize it then that I had I guess as a 6-year old, I had a crush on this boy, my mom's friend. I didn't think about it. I didn't realize it until I was in my 20s. But I just remember that feeling. I'm like, I wanted to hang out with him. So obviously, not at that time, at that age, you don't think anything sexual. Like I didn't see him like, oh my god, I think I just wanted to be with him, and it was more than just wanting to be friends with him. I just wanted to be with him and no one else. And I've always like it was amazing. So when people first when they asked me like when did you start liking boys, I would always go back to that moment. Um, and it's crazy because at the time while it was happening, of course, you don't think about that because you're 6 or 5, whatever, but you remember the feeling that you get when, as an adult, and you have a better understanding on how to process that feeling. And I came to the conclusion that that's when I first realized that I like boys. So that's a very lengthy and not very concise answer, but yeah, that was the first time I realized I like boys. I did. I did. We may never get. But this, um, um, well, I guess it's not a bad thing. So, I'm typing it. Hold on. Um, first time, like with a passion. I don't know. 23. Without passion, probably like 12. Wait, what do you mean? What Katy Perry? I mean, it's not bad. I'm not. It's just weird that I'm saying this, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I guess it was puppy love. Yeah, it was. No, he's not the type. Thank God. Thank God. But I just rather avoid that um possible conflict. Or oh, try me. What do you're saying that, but then you guys aren't asking me the juicy stuff, so I don't know. Um, he's fine with it, babe. How do you feel about me reacting to BLs? See, he said it's fine, and he watches it sometimes. So there. See, I'm fine. He's fine. No, he doesn't watch it with me. He's My boyfriend is more into like video games, and what he watches more Netflix stuff and like murder mystery. Yeah, he has a completely different taste than me. So, yeah, he's not really into BL. He watches more like, I don't know, like murder mystery stuff. Like not BL. But we do watch a lot of like Marvel movies together, or like Disney Plus MCU stuff. So that's we watch that together. And then certain Netflix series that he tries to get me into watching, and I end up liking him. But like he kind of knows, well, he knows what kind of shows I watch or I would enjoy. Like um when the earlier American Horror Stories, like he got me into those. Beef, that Netflix show Beef, I really like that. I would not have watched that if he didn't, you know, encourage me to. And then what is that new Netflix series that we're watching? Oh, The Brother's Son here, which is set here in LA, like Alhambra. So we're watching that right now. But BL, like Thai BL, he doesn't watch those. It's just me. He says he watches it with me sometimes, but not like a whole episode. But the the one that something calls I cannot reach you. What is that? Michelle Yeoh, yes, that one. Michelle Yeoh is like the Meryl Streep of Asian actors or actresses. Like she's in every Asian series and movies and whatnot. She's just cool. Like my eyes look so. Let me step away a little bit because they're getting a little too cross-eyed. But then if I step away too far away, I can't read you guys' comments. So I have to make my eyes look bigger. Like it helps. I cannot reach you. Is that good? Let's see. Okay, Kai's been playing Rover for like the past 3 hours now. Why is he on reach? I cannot reach you, trailer. I cannot reach you, trailer. This looks outdated, no? Oh no. Wait, there's no subtitles. Oh, that's the title of this? Okay, I keep seeing clips of this series on Instagram and TikTok. Yeah, I keep seeing the tall actors clips. Well, Japanese BL series are very difficult to react to because they just are. But I've always wanted to. I was curious about this series because I keep seeing this on my feed for some reason. The tall actor is stunning. Okay, this isn't the trailer because it's just like a fan-made music video. I do want to see the trailer. Where is it? I cannot reach the official trailer, maybe? I don't know if there's an actual trailer. There has to be, but a lot of these are fan-made montage, like fan-made videos. Anyway. Really, John? Okay, I'm intrigued. The what? Good night. Good morning, Marie. I think we're just about to wrap this up too. It's been almost 2.5 hours. I am so grateful for you guys for staying here. John, Marie's waiting. I know, I am too. I know, I love that about the Japanese series. They're so short and sweet. Oh, me. Okay, what is the question again? Sorry, I mean, this. I'm like, the brain is not braining anymore. Help me out. What was the question? Or should I be reading back up? Oh, what? Huh? That is a loaded question. Um, what BL series plot reminds you the closest to your life? It's hard to answer that because there's a lot. There's like bits and pieces. There isn't one particular BL series. Watch answer Kim Porsche. I know, right? No, not Kim Porsche. Um, there's bits and pieces in every series. There isn't one particular series that like I can say can sum up majority. Ah, yeah. Hello. Good morning. Good evening. Wherever you are, whatever time it is you are. Thank you, Marie. But you know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm gonna. This is gonna be between you and me. Um, Love in the Air. We had this conversation, Marie, in Love in the Air. That there's one aspect of that that really I could relate to. Um, what time is it there, Aya? Thanks for joining us. We're just about to wrap it up, but I'm trying to answer a question that I think it needs an answer. Oh God, military time. What time is that? 9:23 p.m. Where are you? Gosh. But if I have to choose 1 p.m., okay. Hawaii. Oh, that is right. Oh my God, I'll be there in May. I miss Hawaii. Oh my God, I got so excited. I don't know if you watch Last Twilight, but episode 12, I was so excited because they mentioned Hawaii. I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna go there. Um, I don't know. That's a hard question. I know, right? But what about us? We're like neighbors. Come drive to my house. God, I wish this question was asked earlier, unless I missed it, because I feel like it needs going to be in the. You are. How fun. Oh, you know. I want to go to the Philippines, but I think my plan is in June. But I do want to stop by Thailand too when I go to the Philippines. Exactly. Thank you, Marie, for that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer just yet, but I will remember that. And I'm gonna try to do our next live sooner than like however long. I think there's like I'm gonna try to do it like at least once a month. Hello, how are you? Thank you for being here. Wait, shut up. You are? How fun. Vietnam, Thailand, and Taiwan in March and April. You better be posting stories on Instagram because that's how that's how I know what you that's how I stalk you guys because I never know how to stalk you guys here on YouTube because I don't think you guys post anything here. I like to see what my friends are doing and what they're about. Hi, Chrissy. Wow, what time is it in Indonesia, Bali now? Bali, Indonesia. John, when are you going to the Philippines? Or when did you go? Are we mutual follow on IG? I don't know. Like mutual follow, like I'm following you, you're following me. I better be following you. Why wouldn't I follow you? How rude. Okay, if I'm not, I should be following you. Can you send me a message now? If I Is that your name on Instagram? I love Marie. She just sent me a message on Instagram privately. Thank you, Marie. You're the best. I don't know. Can you send me a message on Instagram? I don't know if I'm follow. I should. How if I'm not? I apologize. I thought I usually follow people who follow me, because that's just common courtesy. But if I'm not following you, that's rude of me. I'm so sorry. Send me a message again, and I'll follow you back. If I'm not following you. But then again, I'm not fun to follow on Instagram because all I ever post is my cat or me playing cards or drinking. Like, that's not fun. There you are. Of course I follow you. Do I? Shit. Hold on. How do I know if I'm following you? Profile. I am following you, girl. Oh, you went there too? I went there too. I literally have almost identical photo. Oh yeah. OT7 all the way. Why not? Good night, Marie, or good morning. I'm gonna find you one of these days, and you better not call the police, because I know where to find you. You're literally my neighbor. We were supposed to see each other, I think, right? For um, who was that? The fan meet for Nunu. But then you go to a BTS fan meet or some stuff like that. Yeah, we're supposed to meet up, right? At Nunu and Z's fan meet in LA. Hello 911, how dare you? I will disconnect your phone. Okay. Yeah, it was a yeah, I remember. Where's everyone watching us from? Marie has signed off or is signing off. Thank you, Marie, for staying up. Marie was joining us or is joining us from Denmark, and I think it is about, gosh, probably like early morning. We started this live about 2.5 hours ago, and it was about 5 a.m. I think it's 5:30 in the morning or 6:30 in the morning, when she first joined us. So I appreciate. And then we have friends from New York City. We have friends from um, Florida, and it's super early in the morning there, like midday. Started when we started this live. It was like midnight, wherever they were from. So I appreciate every single one of you for joining and for staying and for interacting with us, because it's been so fun. But I'm gonna try in the future, try to be more accommodating again. But then again, one time I tried to do a live on a Sunday afternoon, and people from the US were like, or at least on the Eastern, oh, no, Western time zone, they're like, what the hell? Like, why on a Sunday afternoon? I'm like, because I'm trying to be accommodating, you guys. I'm trying to be. Anyway. Oh, do you see him? He's not there. Yes. Anyway. That's not right. Oh, nothing. Anyway, we're just about to wrap up our live stream this evening or this morning, depending on where you're joining us from. It is 11:32 here in Los Angeles, California. He did. He did. I know. He's a very private person. So, hey, where are you going? He's taking out the trash. Oh my lord. As I'm like here sitting and drinking my wine, he's taking the trash out. Anyway, thank you everyone for being here. I am just about ready to sign off. And I hope to see you guys soon on my next live. Usually, if you're just joining us for the first time, I try to make 24-hour, at least 24-hour notice before I do my live, so that I try to give everyone a chance to rearrange their schedule if they need to. But yeah, it's just a casual little conversation we got going on. It's nothing too fancy, no pressure. I know I've been meeting to do video chat, but I don't think YouTube has that, does it? Because if they do, I'm gonna call on one of you guys right now, but I don't think they have it. Anyway, that's always been my ongoing plan, but it never happens because I'm so busy. I have 2 jobs during the day. Like, oh, I work 19 days in a row. Well, actually, I took a couple days off, but if I didn't take those 2 days off, I would have worked 19 days in a row. How crazy. Anyway, good night and good morning. Thank you for being here. Thank you for staying, and thank you for interacting with us and sharing us your tops BL 2023 series. I will see you guys on our next live, and I will be posting episode 8 of Last Twilight tomorrow, and maybe episode 9. And then I'm going to be working on my school president, because John has been waiting, and I feel like it's underwhelming. John, like, sharing our tops and bottoms. You know what? Let's do that. Okay. What do you guys want to talk about next time? So we're gonna talk about our tops and bottoms. Happy New Year. Wait, for real? We're talking about our bottoms? Bottoms. BL. Win met the win. All the way. Anyway. Right? It's fun. Anyway. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here. I've been up since like 5 in the morning, Los Angeles time. And I've been trying to catch up rather with Last Twilight. And John was like, I need MSP now. I'm like, I know. Anyway, good night and thank you for being here, and I will see you guys on our next live. But I'll be talking to you guys tomorrow because I know that you guys will have something to say about my upcoming upload. So I know, John, it will be done. It will be done. It actually is done. I've reacted to it. It's been done for so long that I can't remember what I said during my commentary on MSP. But I will be editing it tomorrow. How about that? And then posting it as soon as I'm finished with it. So anyway, bye everyone. Good night, John. Good night. Who's here? Who's still here? Aya, good night. Eris, good evening, good night. Marie, have a good morning. Naida, good night. Marie, good morning. I think I already said that, but thank you so much.